What is going on, fellow farmers? Welcome back to No Man's Land for day 9, guys and girls. If you notice, we do have some new equipment. I will explain all of that in just a second. Subscribe to the channel here if you haven't already, and smash that like button for me, as I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure you share this video to all of your social media, and click that bell and click off so you know exactly when I post new content and when I go live, as we do live stream here on Fridays, every Friday at 7 o'clock CST and 8 o'clock EST. We are always live over here on Fridays. With that being said, guys and girls, as you know, we started from scratch on this farm, and my wife has been out of town for quite some time, and she come back, and she's been out of town since I started this journey. She's seen I was having a hard time. She said, well, just let me go down to the bank and see if I can get approved, you know, to get you a loan and all that. So with that being said, guys, long story short, she got approved. She got all of this stuff financed for me, so at a 0% interest rate, right? So it was all just brought to the farm. It was delivered. A 0% interest rate, guys. You got to have amazing credit to that. And my wife has great credit. So she got all this stuff financed for me, and she gave us a little bit of cash to have with us. It's not much, but it's enough to get us going. Now, with that being said, guys, we're on day 9 of No Man's Land. As you all know, the last time we had plowed our very first field right here. And it is ready to be fertilized. It is ready to be planted on. So let's get to it, guys and girls. Coming first here, I'm going to show you this first. This is the Massey Ferguson 7347 harvester that the wife got financed for me. Everything here the wife got financed for me, okay? And then back here we have our Bredel fertilizer, and we also got us a couple new tractors. We got us this I think it's they said Boers, how you say it. This tractor is amazing. I love it. We also got this seeder right here, guys, that plants wheat, barley, canola, that sort of thing. And we got 2 trailers here, one that carries our seeds, one that carries our fertilizer. We also got our Kubota back, right? She was able to get the Kubota back. She knew how much it meant to me. I told her I had to sell it back to the dealership because we were hard on money, and she got it back for us. So big shout out to the wife for that. And we got this huge Fendant 1050. Now, this is one of the things that I wanted her to get financed. She said, there's any tractor on the lot that you want, which one would it be to pull a lot of your heavy equipment? I said it would definitely be that Fendant. So she got the Fendant for me. All right. So let's pull our seeds up here. Let's pull it in front of this tractor right here. But I hope you guys are enjoying the content, man. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes, as I really am enjoying doing these episodes for you guys. We have two farms going right now. We have the Upper Lake Farm, and we have No Man's Land. We're going to park it right there. There we go. Look at that tractor, huh, guys? Listen to that thing. Very nice. And our harvester, being the fact we're not going to need it right now, we're just going to take this, and we are going to park it in the back here somewhere. So I'm thinking of putting a shed over there, because I want to put the house right here. The house will be put right here. All right, and let's go ahead and park that there and hop out. And then next up, guys, so the first thing we got to do is we got to fertilize this field. I think that's out of the way. So the first thing we're going to do is we got to fertilize the field. Now, with that being said, let's see. I am going to use this right here, and we have to detach our plow. So I did not get a new plow. I kept this one. We might get a cultivator, for that matter. You know, we might get a cultivator. We're going to put that down right there. We're going to detach it, and we're going to bring this tractor over to the fertilizer and get started. So I hope you guys enjoy the episode. Alright, so let's go ahead and hook up to this fertilizer right here. I forgot to... I installed this new mod called Added Realism to Vehicles. And what it does is it does exactly what it says. It adds more realism to the feel of your vehicles. So, for example, I wasn't really prepared for it, but if you're going around a corner too fast, the tractor will tip over. It will, in fact, tip. We're going to pull it right back here next to this. We're going to go ahead and load that up. We might have to load it up a few times. We may only need, well, I guess it's going to fill it all the way up. I was going to say we'll just stop it wherever. But that is it right there. That should be good for fertilizer. 71% should cover that field. So let's go ahead and get on out here. Let's open this bad boy up. And we're going to start spraying right here. And here we go, guys. Now, like I said, it may not be a big field, but we did start from scratch on here. So, it is what it is. It's not a very big field, but we're going to get it done nonetheless. Let's go ahead and we're going to kill it right there. And it should, like I said, it should only take 2 runs here to get the job done. And whatever fertilizer we have left over, we can always go fertilize our grass out there because we will be cutting grass. I thought about asking the wife to get me a tractor financed with a mower deck on it, but I didn't want to ask too much of her, and I didn't ask anyway. She just volunteered. So, all right, guys, now that part is done. All right, all my lights were on. Let's go ahead and park that right there, and now we're going to go up here. And the next thing we're going to start doing, guys, is we're going to start planting. So I'm going to get set up here, guys, and once I do, I'll bring y'all back to the video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see we are set up and ready to go. Now, the one thing I did not show you guys, well, I don't know why I didn't, but we got this roll-in turbo 160 trailer for our harvest. So when the harvester starts harvesting the field over there, which is not very big, we're going to create more fields now that we've got the equipment to sow and all that. But this is an amazing trailer, guys. If you haven't already, go install this rolling pack. It should be in your mod hub. I'm pretty sure it's on console as well. This is the PC version of FS19. But, guys, that trailer is absolutely amazing. I love it. Let's go ahead. Let's get in our tractor here. And we are now going to fill our... oh, the top was already off. I didn't even know that. We're going to go ahead and fill this up with seed. All right, let's go ahead and fill it up. There comes the seed right there, guys, and it doesn't take much. And we still have seed left. Now, those trailers right there are really cool. They're auto-load. If you'll go to your mod hub and go to the search tab and type in auto-load, you will see those trailers. They are so convenient to have. They're so convenient, guys. Speaking out of roleplay terms, you know that they're convenient to have. But, yeah, guys, I think it was very nice of the wife, who didn't have much time on her hands when she come back into town. She had pretty much just enough time. This is a woman that has enough time just to come back to town. You know, sometimes sometimes, you know, she does have time off. Like, she'll get, like, you know, a month off at a time. But she is a real estate agent, and she travels. So, that's what she does. So, we want to make sure we are selected on wheat. We are going to be doing wheat. I almost want to do barley, but I think we'll go ahead and just do wheat. Let's go ahead and pull it up. And I think we dropped it down, right? Yes, we did. Let's turn it on, and let's get sowing this field, guys. We are now sowing our first field, and then, of course, we'll have our first harvest. So this is gonna be pretty amazing, guys, to see how this is gonna grow and how it's all gonna turn out. I did turn that off, right? I hope I did. God, I hope I did. Yeah, it's not running. Okay. I don't want to waste any seed at all, man. I don't want to waste any seed. All right, so we're gonna back up here. But yeah, guys, like I was saying about the wife, she's a real estate agent. She travels a lot, but she makes, you know, she makes money, of course, but not great money. But the thing about it is that her credit is, like, through the roof. So, and it had to have been to get all of this, you know, financed the way she did. So it was very kind of her to do so. She knew when she come back, she knew I had started the farm, but she didn't know that I was struggling so bad. And she just kind of offered, you know. So I was like, you know, I'm not going to say no to that. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say no, definitely not. I don't know who would say no to an offer like that, you know what I mean? So, but the cool part about it is that I wasn't, because we had talked about it earlier this week when she was still out of town. She had recently been in Arkansas, and we live in Tennessee, and she'd been in Arkansas for a while. And we were talking about it. I knew she was going to finance some equipment for me, but I did not know she was going to get get approved for a loan and put the money in the farming account for me, you know what I mean? So that was really cool of her to do that. All right, guys, let's go ahead and sling her on over here. But I'm pretty excited, guys, pretty stoked about about growing this wheat, man, and you know, our fertilizer, and I'm so stoked. So we will eventually, guys. It might take a little while, being the fact we started from scratch and we don't really have much. It may take a little while to, you know, to get the farm of our dreams like we want. Oh, nope, down. But nonetheless, we will build the farm of our dreams. We're eventually going to have us a house back here. So now what we need to do, what we need to focus on now, is we need to focus on making money. We need to focus on sowing, harvesting, like constantly. That's what we need to be focused on. That's where the big money is going to come from. I do need to get a sower that is going to plant corn as well, because as you all know, corn is the highest paid crop. It will pay you the most every single time. Come on, man, get that thing straight, CJ. But guys, I'm going to finish up this field, and once I'm done, I'll bring y'all back into the video. And it is done. It is done, guys and girls. We have a full field of wheat. Now, like I said, the field may not be big, but it's better than having nothing at all. It's better than having nothing at all. So we are going to, I might end up selling that plow back, guys, and getting a bigger one. Let's see what kind of plows they got in the store here. Let me see. Where is the plows? Because I want to get a pretty good size plow, because I'm going to start plowing bigger fields. So I want to get a pretty good size plow. This one right here, man, I'm going to be honest. I've always been a fan of this plow right here. This plow is actually pretty amazing in the size of it. So it's 10 meters. That's the one we have right there. Right. Yeah, right there. So, yeah, it's not a very big plow. This one right here, this is the kind of plow I want to have right here, the one that stretches out. We might, that's 55,000. We might end up getting that. We'll just have to see. But the cool thing about plows, though, is you can allow the create fields option, and you can create your own fields. So we'll probably put a field here, and we might go up that way, put another field. But I am for sure gonna put a field right back here. We're gonna put a pretty good sized one, although I don't want it in an angle. And I don't want to intervene in my property line right here. So this is my property line. So I'm going to have to get out do some landscaping here, if you guys catch my drift. And I'm going to have to do some landscaping and mark off my property line here. So, but yeah, guys, we got the field planted. Now we just have to wait on it to grow. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to jump back into the fertilizer. We're going to go ahead and throw into the state of fertilizer on top of the growth. Oh, nope, that is the wrong machine. That is the wrong machine right here. Alright, so what we got in there for fertilizer? Yep, we're good. Alright, so we're going to go back over to the field, and we're going to start fertilizing again. So I normally do one state of fertilizer before planting. I'll do one right after, and then I might do like 2 or 3 more before the full growth comes out. So, but yeah, man, that's how CJ rolls, baby. I'm so excited, guys. We got new equipment. We got some stuff we can actually work with. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm acting like I'm fixing a plant. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get going. But I'm super excited that we got new equipment, guys. Yeah, there it goes. There goes another state of fertilizer right there. So, and like I said, with whatever leftover fertilizer we have, I'm going to go out and fertilize my grass, because we will be cutting grass on this farm. Let's see if we can get this in one take, man. Surely we can. Surely that thing, man, that thing really, I love the way that thing spreads out like that. When I was on, before I had moved from Erlengrot, the fertilizer that was on there was just like, this was the exact one that was on there. So there is our state of fertilizer, guys. Now, the next thing we got to do, and I do want to show you guys something very interesting that I found, that I've never honestly ever seen on any other map in my life since I've been playing Farms 2019. But guys, that is wild wheat growing right there. I have no idea where it came from. I'm going to show you guys, because I have my in my global company mods, I do have the, is it on? Show object info, right? Okay, yeah, it's on. So this is wild wheat, guys. Look at that. It's wheat. I mean, it's just, I don't know how it grew there. I have no idea. I didn't plant it. I just noticed it being there today when I woke up and came out on the farm, I noticed, like, wow, we got some wild wheat growing from somewhere. So I don't know if maybe there's a small field here. I mean, it looks like the wheat is growing. Mark my property line off here because I'm definitely putting a field over here, a big one. We're going to put a pretty good sized field. Looks like we got quite a bit of, you know what, we might just put it back here because we got quite a bit of room back here. Guys, look at these wildflowers growing. The only thing we might have to do in this area is cut down this tree and cut down this tree, but I have no way of moving the rock. I don't have any kind of machine to move the rock. So what we might do is just stick to our guns and plant. I'm thinking, guys, what I'm thinking is start the field, even if it is on a hill a little bit, it's not a big deal. We can start here and we can go this way. And we'll have to cut that tree line out. We'll have to cut this. We'll have to cut this tree down. We'll go ahead and do that real quick while we're over here. Let me slow down my guy a little bit here. We'll go ahead and cut. I did get a new chainsaw, guys. You guys see that? I got a new chainsaw. All right, let's go ahead and cut that. All right, there goes the tree. Let's go ahead and get rid of that tree stump. And that will make for wood chips, of course. And we're going to go ahead and process this. I know you guys have seen me process a lot of trees and cut down a lot of trees on this particular map. Alright, there's my pile of sawdust. I was wondering where it was. So we're just going to cut this up into nothing but sawdust. And there's a way to do it. You go down here, like you can go down here, right? Start cutting, and then you just cut this. There's nothing left. I don't know how many of you know that trick, but that is the trick too. Now we got to bring our front loader and pick up those wood chips to go sell them. So let's actually go do that real quick. We're gonna have this whole property line here, guys, with another bit of fill behind it, and we'll probably plant corn back there. But we do have to get a seeder that is going to plant our corn. So let's go over here and grab this. If I can remember where in God's name these wood chips were. Okay, so here's the property line. So the wood chips have got to be over. Where did I cut that tree down at? Where was it at? Where was that tree at? It was right around here, I thought. I thought it was like, because we started here, we walked this way. Let me get out and see if I can't find these wood chips. Daggone it. This is why I need something to mark my line. I should have my spray paint cans in my hand and marking my lines here. So we said we were going to start at the property line and walk this way. Where in the world are those wood chips, bro? Like, where are those wood chips? Alright, guys, once I find these wood chips, I'll bring y'all back into the game. What in God's name did I do with those things? Alright, guys and girls, so I think I finally found these wood chips after looking for a minute. Yeah, they're right here. Now, they're not going to pay for much. We're going to put the bucket down. Going to go ahead and scoop them up real quick. And that is going to be it. So, 2% wood chips. Did we get them all? Was that really all there was? Are you joking me? Is that some kind of sick, tasteless joke? That's legit all there was, man. That was it. All right, cruise control. Come on, man, cruise control. So yeah, guys, that's the thing about cutting down wood, man. You can take the trees and you can cut them up. You can sell the wood, or you can cut the trees down to nothing and sell wood chips. Either way, even when you're cutting the trees, you're going to get sawdust if you have the sawdust mod installed, and you're going to get wood chips. And you can buy you one of these things right here and come over here. Whoa, 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 and let her rip, tater chip. So $32 for that. Not much. Like I said, not much. And, you know, for some extra money, guys, we can always come over here and we can cut these smaller trees down like this right here. I mean, we can always just, there's always things to do to make some extra money, especially when you've got some nice equipment to do so. All right, we're going to cut it down that way. And we're going to let this one fall that way. So these need to be cut down back here anyway, so it's all good. It's not like it's a big deal. Let's get over here and cut that one down. Now with these, like right here, guys, like the stumps, you don't even need a tree stump cutter, right? You just need your chainsaw, And while you're cutting the tree stump, it makes a pile of wood chips right there. See that? So that is always a good thing. Now this right here, this is going to make a pretty good pile of wood chips right here. If I can get it to grab it. Come on, grab it. Come on, baby. Get in there. There we go. Got to wait till that red line hits it. And there we go. And now we're going to process this tree. Oh, you don't want to cut the other one though. Careful, because it will cause you to cut the other one while you're doing this. Alright, let's go ahead and cut that off. And we're going to process this one. But guys and girls, that is going to do it for this episode of FS19. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate the love and support. Be sure, again, ladies and gentlemen, you subscribe to the channel here if you haven't already, and smash that like button for your boy, as I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Also, be sure you click the bell and click all so you know exactly when I post new content and when I go live. As you know, like I said again, we do go live every Friday night over here, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We are live on the Millennial Farmer map. So yeah, guys, that is it. Thank you all for tuning in today. I appreciate the love and support. As always, guys and girls, until next time, this is TJ Farms, and one crop at a time, we are helping America grow. I will see you all in the next video. See how I'm cutting those down to nothing, guys? Look at that. Making a big old pile of wood chips.